assume. We talked about the ballad of this An and Am yesterday, the ballad we sing on daily basis. The displeasure, impatience, and the state of being unfortunate, all intertwined into a giant ball of distress and the feeling of anxiety and relentless. We sang songs of broken heart and rejection and manipulation and abandonment and river deep longing which runs through our body, mind, and soul because of someone, a person whose path crosses ours, leaving us astounded and never be the same again. We talked about friendship, the tales and secrets we share with certain people whose backgrounds are as diverse as the fragmented colors of the rainbow, and who consciously choose to get to know us, be with us, be our companion and confidant even when our own family refuses to. We sang songs of protest and contemplation of shapes and what it really means to accept them, embrace them, live peacefully with them, with those who have them in various states, and songs of how children are never ours in the first place and will leave us eventually, carving their own paths in this world. We talked and sang a lot of songs, and here I am thinking of the worst enemy of all writings, of all thoughts channeled into letters and numbers and words, and paragraphs and articles with particular title which is easily forgotten or maybe not. It's assumption, my friend, assuming that you know better than everybody else does, that you possess the most sacred and the truest knowledge this world will ever know, that you need not checking whether your understanding is correct or you just make an assumption based on what you think because you were born, raised, and educated in certain ways which produce certain mind frame, opinion, and judgment towards how other people operate and make decisions. Assumption drives you to some corners if you get it wrong and beyond the borders of comprehension if you get it right. It's a tricky game with low return and unexpected chaos as a result of uneducated guess and the attitude of being all high and mighty in front of other people, who in some cases probably way smarter and wiser than you are, but never bother to show off their brains and wits to anyone because they know the league they're in, the games they play well, and the lack of need for praises and acknowledgements from other people. They remain steadfast and strong just because they are steadfast, strong, and reliable against the ever-changing world. These kind of people don't assume, they ask. They feel obliged to ask whether the sun always rises from the east. For all they know, maybe one day it has decided to rise from the north. Better make a note of it before everything changes rapidly and we can no longer rely on and believe in our fragile memories. They feel the pressure to seek the root of all problems, all equations, all with question marks on their tails, confirming and reconfirming other practice they do so religiously. A good friend of mine once said about what the word assume stands for, and I quickly replied, it is just a word, there's no way it is an acronym of something. But my friend laughed and said that it stands for as you me, putting your ass upon me, as in bringing the worst luck and unnecessary trouble to anyone who has to deal with the consequences of an assumption. And ain't that the truth, my friend?